Disclaimer: before performing any exercise program, please use common sense and follow the advice of your doctor or medical professional to reduce and avoid injury. By performing any fitness exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. High Liberty Fitness cannot be liable for the outcomes of your actions. Thanks for your understanding.
All right, let's go. Everybody on the mat. Starting with a march. Nice and easy. Good. Just welcoming that movement into the body. If you want, go ahead and add a jog. Whatever you're feeling like. It's time to get wild, time to party a little bit. So let's have a little bit of fun. Here we go. Big breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right, guys, we're going to take the feet out wide. We're just going to tap side to side. Good. Good. So your feet are outside of the hips. You're dropping your glutes, lifting the heels in the back. All right, let's add a little bit of a twist. So watch your chest. Twist it. Waking up the spine. Good. Just a little bit of twist right from the base of the tailbone. That's it, guys. Okay, take a look. Face forward. We're going to punch it out. Punch. So just extending that arm right from the shoulder, lifting that heel in the back. Good. Now you can take this tempo wherever you want. You can speed it up if you want. But I want everybody to add a drop and punch. There we go. We're going to get hot in here. Drop the glutes. Push to the heel. Punch that arm forward. That's it. All right, let's take it to the top. Here we go. Reach high. Push it up. That's it. There we go. All the way from the shoulder, all through the side body. That's it, team. All right, let's put all the weight into one leg. We're just going to tap the opposite foot out. Taking it nice and easy. Tap it out. Good. That's it. Nice work, team. If you want, speed it up. Good. There we go. Keeping that chest lifted. Slight bend in this leg. Taking that toe out to the side. If you want, add a twist at the top. All right, guys. Face forward. We're going to kick the legs. Kick. Little kick. Still warming up the body. If you want, extend that arm. Add a punch. Nice work. Now, take the toe out the back. Tap it back. Tap, nice and easy. Good. If you want the arms, just extend them back, squeezing down through the triceps. Big breath in through the nose. Here we go. If you want, speed it up. That's it, that's it. Push it back, push it back. You're tipping from the hip, keeping that chest lifted. All right, we got to take it to the other side. Put all your weight in the opposite leg. Tapping it to the side. Pressing down to that heel. Keeping the body nice and lifted. Good. It's party time. Let's go. Kick it up a notch. Add the twist. Add the knee lift in the center. That's it, team. Twisting right from your center. Right there. Waking up the abs. Core. The spine. All right. Bring it back out wide. Popping it out. Here we go. Punch. Down and up. Here we go. All right, we're going to bring a little rock and roll in. Stay where you are. Take the punch up high. Reach. Inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. You got to take it down low. Reach for the toe. Punch down. Extend from that shoulder. You got it. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, team. Let's bring the feet to center. Set them just outside of the hips. Easy squat. We're going to pretend we're just sitting our butt back into a chair. Pressing through the heels and lifting up. Dropping down. Lifting up. Now, bring the hands down. Hold and lift. As if you're carrying grocery bags. So make sure your chest is nice and open. Shoulders are pulling together on the back. Our posture is so important when we're lifting. Let's do a few more. Dropping, pressing through the heels. Squeezing those glutes on the way up. Lovely. Nice work, team. All right, we're gonna take one leg back, set up for a lunge. Hips are square to the front. Drop that back knee. Right through the center. Push the heel away, okay? That's it. Still 50% range of motion. We're still in the warm-up. Take it easy on yourself. That's it. Right through the center. Good. Eyes up if you want. Down and tap. Down and tap. Just get that heart rate going, right? Here we go. Push that back heel away. Make sure the standing leg is nice and stable. Knee is right over that ankle. Push it back. Beautiful. All right. Take the feet out wide, 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 wide. Here we go. We're going to drop to center. Imagine you're picking up a box. Bring it on the shelf. So let those knees tuck right over those ankles. Hit that butt low. Keep the chest up. Speed it up. Let's roll it out. Reach the hands forward. 4 more here. 3. That's it, that's it. 2. And 1. All right. This other side. Take the leg back. Square the hip. Drop it down. Lift it up. Make sure that knee is dropping right through center. Make sure you're drawing that core in. Staying strong. Down and up. Make sure your shoulders are staying down from the ears. Collarbone is nice and broad. All right. We're going to tap it in. Nice and quick. Here we go. Down and tap. Drop and press it back. That's it. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, team. Big breath in. Let it out through the mouth. We're coming out of the warm-up. Getting into the work. Let it go. 1 more big breath in. Let it out through the mouth. If you've got a resistance band, take your band, put your forward foot and step on the band. Hold it nice and tight. If you just got your weights, you're holding them in your hand, okay? We're going to step one leg back. We're going to square off for lunges. So dropping to center, lifting right back up. So we're out of the warm-up now, guys. Take it up a notch, okay? Make sure that back heel is pressing away towards the back wall. This front knee, staying right over that front ankle. Make sure it's not going past those toes, okay? That's it. If you want a little bit of arm, raise those weights. Shoulder height only. Good. All right, we're going to get the heart rate going. You ready? Let's drop and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Really press into that forward foot. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, eyes up, tap it. 3, 2, 1, tap it in. 3, 2, 1, and tap. 3, 2, 1. You got this, guys. Watch me next. 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1. Little bit of balance work. 3, 2. Remember, take it at your own tempo. If you want to slow it down, perfectly fine. All right, wherever you're at. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2. If you want, just keep the toe down. Take out the kick. Beautiful. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Now take that leg back. Pulse. Stay here. Right here. Here we go. Lift that chest. Draw the belly in. Keep your balance. Hips are squared to the front. You got this, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, I'm a dangerous man with some money in my 1. Step it in. Good. All right. Bring all your weight into that standing foot. The other leg. Toe stays on the ground. Let's get our balance here. We're going to lift that leg out to the side. Bring it back. So if you've got your resistance band, take both handles into the opposite hand so that you feel that tension as you're lifting the leg, lowering it down. If you've got your weight, you can place your weight right on the outside of that thigh. It'll give you a bit more resistance. Now everybody, flex that foot away as you lift your leg. Maybe you hang onto a wall. Maybe you hang onto a chair. Give me 4 more. Make sure you're standing up straight. That's it. Press down into that standing leg. 1 more time. Nice and strong. Okay, everybody, here we go. Point your toe. Make circles. Feel that burn? All right, hang in there. Make sure you got a bend in this knee. Give me 4 more. 4, 2, and 1. Hold it. You got to go the opposite way. Almost done. If you fall out, come right back. Use that core. Little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. All right, this leg. That leg, no, sorry, that we started off with that one. So this leg goes back. Square the hips off to the front. Here we go. Drop. 2. Lift. 2. You guys feel that in the outside of the hip? Push it out. All right, let's recheck our posture. Front knee over that front ankle. Back knee dropping right down through center. Chest is lifted. Shoulders back and down. Draw that belly in nice and tight. If you want, reach the arms out and down. Good. Our heart rates are really coming up here. Large muscles. Welcome that heat. That's it, team. You ready? We're going to drop for 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Push to that front foot as you lift up. Dropping right through center. That's it. If you want, reach the arms out. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach it out. That's it, guys. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold. Hold it down. Pulse it out. You got it. Hold on here. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You just got out a few kicks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tap. 3, 2, 1. Tap. 3, 2, 1. Kick if you want. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Lift and extend. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you just tap the toe in. 3, 2, 1. Kick. Good job. Put all that weight into that standing leg. Lift the heel of the opposite foot. We're taking it out to the side. Flex the foot. Raise it up. So if you've got your resistance band, both handles are coming to this side. Okay? If you've got your weight, let it rest on the outside of that thigh. As you press the foot away, lift it up high. Sweating out? You are. It's Saturday and it is cold outside. So let's work for it. You showed up, you did the hard part. Stay with it. 4 more. 4. Grab onto a wall if you need to. 3. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right, let's lift and hold. Point that toe. Keep that torso straight. Circle the leg to the front. Holy, we are powering up those glutes, aren't we? I'm getting a little bit off balance. I need to suck that navel right up to the spine. Use your core strength. Take it behind you. Big circles. Let's go. Point that toe. We've got this. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. March it out. Excellent work, team. Coming into our back truck. All right, when you're ready, meeting me back on the mat, you can use your resistance band. I'll demo with the resistance band for all those of you who have it. And we can see where we're going here. If you've got your weights, you're keeping them in your hand. If you've got your band, take a nice low grip, lots of tension. We're gonna set the feet under the hips. Slight bend of the knees. And we're just gonna tip it over. As if you're taking a bow, or you're looking over the cliff. But team, take a look. The shoulder blades are pulling together on the back. Those shoulders are staying down from the ears. So we're not rounding in, okay? You gotta fight for this. You gotta open up that heart. Let it shine forward as you tip. That's it, I'm gonna show you the profile. Tip it back, nice flat back. That's it. All right, guys. If you've got your weight, take your grip out wide. As if you're holding a barbell and your pinkies are going right to the edge, right by the plate. Give me 4 more. Keep sending that tailbone away as you tip over the cliff. That's it, 2 more. Take your gaze down. All right, eyes up. You're gonna take it down. Push that tailbone away. We're just gonna row the arms up. Okay? So keeping arms nice and wide. Keeping the elbows bent. If you've got your weight, pulling them up to about your rib cage. Good. Keep those elbows bent. You can take resistance stand. Quite the work. You guys got this. All right, let's pulse for 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good. Again. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Take a look at the side profile. 3, 2, 1. So keep sending that tailbone away. Heart keeps reaching forward. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Everybody, take it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good job. All right, let's reset. Let's come back to center. We're taking a sumo deadlift. So we're setting those feet out even wider. Toes are pointing to the corner. Heels are slightly in. Roll the shoulders onto the back. Open up that chest. The weights are in front. Arms facing in. We're holding that resistance band as you lower and lift it up. If you've got your resistance band, play with the tension here. So you want to make sure that the band's going tight as you lift up. The feet are wide. You've got a bend in the knee. You're keeping those shoulder blades drawing together on the back. You're going to keep looking over that cliff. Keep your neck in line with the spine. Take your gaze down. You got it. Couple more. Beautiful. On the next one, let's hold it down. All right, everybody, if you've got your weight, thumbs to the top of the weight, we're just gonna lift that arm out to the side. Lifting it out on an angle. See, with my resistance band, it's going so tight I can't lift it up that high. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of slack. Reach the arm out. I'm gonna show you the side profile. Still stay wide. Glutes are still pushing away. You're reaching that arm out. Come to the top of the weight. Arm is coming up to about shoulder level. Can you feel your lower back talking to you? Maybe you lift up a bit, or maybe you lock that core in even more. Support your back. Everybody, take both arms out, reach, and lower. Stay with it. 7. Good. Again. 6. Big breath in through the nose. 5. Extending that tailbone away. Keep a nice flat back. 3. We got this, guys. Don't let those shoulders creep up. 2. Last one. Good job. All right, roll it up. We're bringing those feet back in. Push yourself outside of hip. Reset your posture, shoulders on the back. We're going in for a regular deadlift. So you're sending that tailbone away, drawing the lower belly in. taking a bow. Make sure you're keeping a slight bend in those knees, guys, as you look over the cliff. Again, no rolling in, okay? You want to make sure that heart pouring forth. That's it. It's like you're sticking your butt out. Go on, no one's watching. There you go. Take it down. All right. Let's take our grip out wide. Imagine you've got that barbell. You guys ready? Here we go. Last set. We're gonna row it. Drop, row. Pulling those elbows up. Good. Bend those elbows. 8, 7, 6. It's like that barbell's coming right up to your ribs. 3. Here we go. Draw the lower belly in. 2, 1. Good job. Lift it up. All right, team. Let's get rid of those weights. Get rid of your resistance stand. We're coming to one side of our mat. Set the feet under hips. We're getting ready for our inchworm. Nice strong posture. We're going to walk it down the leg. Walk it up to a plank. Shoulders over wrist. Hold. Walk it back. Rise it up. Again, go at your own pace. Out of the plank. Bring it up. If this is not comfortable to you, come down to your knees. Come into half plank. Making sure you keep that nice flat spine. Wherever you're at, everybody. Coming into plank. Rolling back out. One more here. Come into your plank. Hold that plank. Pushing those heels away. Nice flat back. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Squeeze those glutes. Draw the lower belly in. All right, everybody. Bring your lower body down to the ground. We're coming into our Superman. So we're going to reach those arms out in front. Okay? Now you can keep your hands on the floor and you can press into your palms as we lift the chest. The tops of the feet are staying on the ground. You're just going to lift the chest. Feel that squeeze in your lower back and lower. If you want, lift the arms and lower. Inhale, lift. Lower it down. Lift and lower. Stay with it, team. 4. Here we go. 3. That's it. 2. Now watch. Lift. Bring the elbows back to 90. Bring them forward and down. If you want, hold the elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and lower. Let it burn, guys. Here we go. 4. Reach. Take off that Superman. You got it. 3. Make sure your tops of your feet are staying on the ground. Press into that pubic bone as you lift the chest. One more time, everybody. Lift. Pull it back. Reach it forward and lower. Nice work, team. Everybody, press into the knees and press up to all 4s. All right, good work. So when you're ready, everybody coming to your mat. We're going to grab our weights and we're going to come into all 4s. So make sure that your hips are stacked over your knees, your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Okay, we're taking one weight into one hand. Coming into our triceps here. So we're going to roll that arm up, extend it back, drop it back in, and lower. Now you got to make sure that that arm is staying really nice and close to that torso. Keep a nice flat back here. So use your camera, guys. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at your posture. Good. Making sure that chest is staying square to the ground. Making sure that shoulder is staying locked in, this shoulder, okay? So pull it up, extend that arm, bend it, and down. Give me 4 more. Good, that's it. 3, keep that elbow right tight to the torso. Nice work. 2. Last one right here. Good work. All right, let's switch sides. I'll just switch here so you guys can see me from the front. So coming into all fours, put the weight into the other hand. All right, you ready? Press into that standing palm, raise, extend, and lower. So your chest is staying square to the mat, keeping your spine nice and long. Keep drawing your lower belly in. Good. Keep your weight over the center, so you're not dumping into that standing arm. You're not dumping into one side more than the other. Keeping that elbow locked into the torso. As you pull it up, extend back, drop it in, and lower. Give me 4 more. That's it. 3, 2, last one. All right, everybody, we're gonna flip it over. Turning on to the other side, we're coming into tricep dips. So extend the feet out in front of you. If you've got a table or a chair, you can put your palms and rest them on the chair. Otherwise, fingertips point down to your toes, lift the hips. Okay, your wrists are right under the shoulders. Just gonna bend the elbows back and rise it up. That's it, lowering the hips. Listen, the further you extend your legs out, the harder this is gonna be. Stay with it, press into those palms. Here we go for 8. That's it. Drop those glutes right to the ground. Don't let them fall, keep them lifted. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now everybody walk those feet in. We're just gonna lift the hips. Reverse tabletop. So pressing into your feet, pressing into those hands. Squeeze the glute and then raise the hips up so you get your belly as flat as you can. Good. Don't let your neck roll back. The chin moving towards the chest to test your neck. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Okay, we got one more set. Tricep dips. Find your range. Here we go. 8. We're just lowering those glutes. 6. You guys got this. 4, 3. One more. All right, everybody. Reverse tabletop. Lift the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Open up the shoulders. Keep that chin to the chest. Good. Keep squeezing those glutes in the back. Hold it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down slow. Good team. Give yourself a shake. So coming to our mat in a strong standing position. You're under hips, light bend in the knees. Roll the shoulders onto the back to open up that chest. We're going to bring our palms down, and we're going to keep our elbows bent. We're going to raise it up to center and lower it down. Raise the weight and lower them down. So make sure that your shoulders are not creeping up, okay? You want to keep those shoulders in place. Also, make sure that you're not arching the back or rounding forward. Nice straight spine, nice strong core. Take a look. We're gonna lift, we're gonna pull back as if we're warming up for a punch. And we're gonna pull forward. Opposite side, and then we're gonna lower it down. That's it. Everybody, big breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Good. Lower it down. Again, keeping a bend in those elbows. Pulling it back, pushing it forward. Pull that elbow straight back. Ooh, that's good, right? Here you go. Raise it up. Pull. And push. All right, lower it down. Now everybody. Here we go. Raise it up. You're doing awesome. Let's have a bit more fun. Here we go. Pull it back. Raise it up. Give me 2 more. Make sure those shoulders are not creeping up to your ears. Make sure you're keeping a bend in those knees, guys. Nice and strong. Last time. Give me 1 more right here. Inhale. Let it out. Inhale, push it forward. Exhale, let the other arm back. Inhale. Exhale and lower. All right, everybody, bring the palms in towards one another. keeping the elbows bent. Same movement. We're raising the arms, pulling one elbow in, pushing it out. Changing the grip. You'd be surprised, when you change the grip, you are working different muscles. We have so many intricate muscles in our shoulders, traveling all the way from our neck, down the back, across the shoulders, and just the way that you're holding your palms. You're working different supporting muscles. Can you feel this in your biceps? Oh my gosh. I can. Another thing, when you do a movement slower, you work the muscle a little bit harder because there's a little bit more control, stabilizing. So all those little muscles that have to work to keep your muscle in place, those are being fired up right now. So don't quit on yourself. Keep holding those arms out strong. Keep those elbows bent. Couple more here. We're almost there, team. Listen to the music. Woo! Give yourself a... All right, lower it down. One more. Just give me one more. You got it. Come on, pull it in. Elbow close to the body. And out. And lower it down. All right, roll the shoulders onto the back. All right, guys, we're coming into our squat. So, if you want, band, tie a knot in the band. Bring it around the legs, up above the knees. Okay, our heart rate's gonna come up again. Let's fire it up. Grab the weights in your hands. When you're ready, we're gonna take our feet outside of the hips. Okay, roll the shoulders onto the back. We're just gonna drop the glutes down, press into the heels and rise up. That's it. All right, so we're drawing that lower belly in, sending the glutes away as if you're sitting down in a chair. Imagine you're picking up shopping bags, keeping that chest lifted, keeping the shoulder blades together on the back. Nice work. Eyes up. We're just going to raise the weights in front and lower. Reach them forward, take it down. Squeeze those glutes as you rise up. Pressing into those heels and lifting. You got this, guys. Good work. So what's your range of motion today? You decide, okay? Maybe you're here, and this is excellent. Maybe you're pressing your back against the wall for a little bit more support. Maybe you're dropping your tail all the way down. Your choice. Making sure those knees are staying before the toes, okay? That's it. Give me one more. All right, let's bring the leg in. Put all that weight into one foot. Single leg deadlift, single leg squat. So that toe is down there for support. Pressing into that standing leg. Both knees are bending as you're sitting those glutes away. That's it. Reach. Good. Reach those arms out. If you don't want the arms, it's fine. Make sure you're keeping that chest up. Sometimes the weights help to counter the balance. Give me four more. 3. That's it. 2. 1. Now watch the change. Add a lift. Ready? Drop. Lift. Drop right down. Lift that supporting leg. Here we go. Lots of work for that hip. Lots of work for the obliques. Lots of work for the back. 4 more. You got this. Work for the heart. Big breath in through the nose. Let the heat out through the mouth. 2. Last time. You got it. Good. All right, let's flush it out. Coming back to center. Lifting up. Little squats right here. If you want to stay a bit more lifted, stay here. Make sure you're pressing into those heels. Make sure you're drawing that navel right up to the spine, or you're dropping all the way down. 4. Good work. 3. 2. 1. All right, bringing that weight into the other foot. Toes down for support. Dropping into that single heel. Lifting up. Making sure that chest is staying lifted. You got this, guys. Press that butt back. Sit it down like you're sitting in a chair. If you want, reach the arms forward. Help to counter your balance. That's it. Make sure that chest is staying lifted, okay? We're not hunching over. Nice, strong posture. Give me 4 more. 4. You guys know what's coming up, right? 3. You came to party, didn't you? There you go. 2. We're adding on. We're going to drop and lift. All right, right here. Hit it with your best shot. Squeeze and lift. Pressing back. So guys, when we work one side of the body, it's extra because the other side of the body is having to work to stabilize. And the side that you're working is taking even more load than it's used to. Let's go. 4. Full body muscle training. 3. It's 4. You got this. You guys are beautiful. Look at the extension on those legs you got. Lovely. Last one. All right. Let's come back to center. Take the feet out super wide. Heels in and toes into the corner. Pull the shoulders back. Sumo squat. So, if you've got your band, you're going to feel that your band is trying to get your legs to come in. You've got to work against that. Make sure these knees are staying over those toes. Eyes up. Drop. Row. Good. So you can stay with this. Or you can swing one arm. That's it. So people typically do this with a kettlebell, and it works just as well with any weight. Just raising that weight up to shoulder height. That's it. All right, other side. Keep those knees tracking right over those ankles. Keep sitting that tailbone down right through center. That's it. Good job, team. Keep that chest up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, take it down. Drop one weight. We're going to hold the squat. And if you want, pass that weight through your legs. So the trick here, you're going to want to fall forward because your back is going to want to jump forward. But you need to counter it by drawing that lower belly in. Let's go the opposite way. So wherever you started, lift your hands, take it the other way. Keep sitting up butt low. Keep lifting that chest. I know you're getting tired. I'm getting tired. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. 4. You got this, guys. 2 and 1. Good job. Draw the other way. Draw it up. Row. We're almost at the end. Just flush those legs out. Nice work. Everybody's keeping their chest up. Keeping those hearts pouring forth. We're all sharing that great energy. Over the ankles. Roll it up if you want. Last time. Swing it forward. 4, 3, 2, other side. Reach. Squeeze those glutes to the top. Almost there. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Heel toe those feet in. All right, who's warm now? No one's complaining about the cold, right? Okay. When you guys are ready, come meet me back on the mat. Body weight resistance. We don't need any equipment here. We're going to come into a forearm plank. So if you want, you can stay on your knees, your hips stacked over your knees, or you're coming onto your toes, bringing your forearms down to the ground, spreading your fingers nice and wide. So your shoulders are stacked right over your elbows, okay? Nice strong core, nice flat back. Pushing away with the stacked heels. We're gonna do hip dips. So you're gonna roll on the toes, dip one side of the hips, roll back through center, dip the other. The whole time, your core is contracted. Okay, you're keeping a nice strong core, nice flat back. So make sure your hips aren't pumped up like this, okay? No, we want to stay nice and square. That's it. Lots of work for our core here. That's it, guys. Come on, roll across on those toes. You need 4.
Protection.
Draw the lower belly in.
Causing grief in human relations. It's a turf war
3.
on a global scale. I'd rather hear
You're
both
doing
sides of the
awesome.
tale.
Stay with it. If you're on your knees.
Just places, faces, where your blood comes from is where
All
your
right,
space
one
is.
more
I've seen
each
the body
side.
get duller. I'm not gonna spend my life being a color.
That's it. Okay, everybody, bring your front body down to the ground. All right. We're resting our chest on the floor, extending those legs out behind us. You can even bring your chin down. We're just gonna lift the leg. So point the toe away, reach the leg back, and lower it. Feel the squeeze in your glute. If you want, you can just bend the knee, bring it back. Bend and lower, okay? If you can, try and get the front of your thigh off the ground. You really need to squeeze your glute, and you need to really recruit those muscles in the lower belly to protect your lower back. Just alternating the legs, pointing the toe, lifting it back. You want to challenge both legs. Lift for 8, 7, or you're doing one leg at a time. 6, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work, team. All right, everybody press back up to tabletop. Coming onto all fours again. Coming into our bird dog. So your shoulders are going over your wrists, over the knees. We're gonna inhale, extend one leg back. Opposite arm reaches forward. Now we're drawing the front of this hip square with the mat, and we're reaching that arm forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and round the spine as you draw the knee towards the elbow underneath you. Inhale and reach. Exhale, bring it underneath you. Now the elbow does not have to reach the knee, okay? Also, you can just do this with your leg. Just rounding the spine as you draw the knee up towards the nose and extending back. Or you can do this just with the arm. Okay, just make sure you've got that rounding in the spine, helping the flexibility of our entire core. Give me 4 more. 4. That's it. 3. This is a full body move. 2. Can you guys hear that? My son just woke up. And 1. All right, everybody, extend and reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. You must hear all of us partying. Bring it down. We got a whole other side to do. On an inhale, reach that opposite foot back. Other arm comes ahead. Square the hips off to the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw the knee in. There's the elbow. Reach. Feel that squeeze in the glute. Your whole core stabilizing. Up it. Take it up. Nice work. Give me 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Let it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. All right, you guys ready for our last exercise? You stay on all fours. Take a look. We're going to keep the leg bent. Lift it up to the side. Lower it down. Fire hydrant pose. So what's your range of motion? Maybe you're right here. Keep going till you feel that squeeze down the glute. inside of the thigh. Here we go. 4 more. Let's go. Keep your weight balanced. Pressing into those hands. 3, 2. Last one. Bring that knee down. We got another side. Almost done. Spread those palms wide. Lift and lower. Press into those palms, guys. You feel that music going down? You know where we're headed, right? Down into the cool down. But we've got 4 more right here. You guys can do it. Hit it hard. Here we go. 3. Use your whole belly to support you. Last one. 1. Nice work. Bring that knee back down. And everybody sit your glutes back down towards your heels. Reach those arms forward. Take a nice stretch. We're coming into our cool down. Nice work, team. You guys made it.
By the end of the Almighty,
when you're ready,
let's
roll it up. Draw the hands back towards the legs. We're going to come to a seated position.
Triumphantly.
So, seated figure 4. We're going to pull one leg up and over so that the ankle rests above the knee. Okay? Good. Just stretching out this leg, this side of the hip. Lean back on your hands. Just let gravity do the work here. Maybe you find a little bit of sway side to side. Release that hip. Nice. All right, switch the legs. Now, don't be dismayed. This is a very difficult position to get into. If you've got really tight hips, it's going to be really hard. So give yourself a break. If you need to extend that leg and just draw that ankle up above the knee, that's fine as well. Good, just swaying the legs side to side. Good, let's spread those legs. Nice wide forward fold. Reach the arms up high and walk them down. Keeping the spine straight. Keep drawing those toes back towards the face. Good. Just reaching forward, releasing the lower back. All right, let's come into a spinal stretch for our side. So reach one arm down. Inhale, reach the opposite arm up, right up overhead. If you want, you can tip over and reach for those toes, but make sure you're keeping your chest nice and open. Heart is drawing up towards the sky. Good work. Coming back to your center. Bringing that arm down the opposite leg. Inhale, the other arm high. Inhale. Exhale. Really stretching all down through these sides. Let that breath travel all through the bases of those ribs. Keep reaching. If you want to stay up here, this is fine as well. Good. Coming back to center. Let's bring those hands down, and one more time. Let's draw ourselves forward. See if you can come a little bit lower. Maybe you've loosened something in the back there. Keep those toes flexing back towards your face to keep the legs engaged. Lengthening the spine. Nice work. Coming back to the center. Let's bring those legs together. Come and roll up to standing. Taking it nice and slow. Stack the vertebrae one at a time. Good. Rolling the shoulders on the back. We're going to come into a quad stretch. So grabbing your foot with one hand, bringing the knees together, making sure that your hips are staying square. So sometimes the tendency is to do this. And one hip hikes up. You want to draw that lower belly in. Keep it nice and square. Keep the standing leg bent. Good. Now let's release the leg. Press the heel down to the ground and sit the butt back. We're finishing our party with a little bit of beachy grooves, right? Taking it out the right way. That's it. All right, bring it back through center. I want everybody to close your eyes for a minute and visualize being in nice warm weather. Maybe you're in a backyard barbecue. Maybe you're on a beach. Let that visualization take you somewhere else for a moment and enjoy that. Now come back to me and extend that leg forward. Nice work, guys. Pulling those toes back. I'm letting myself go a little bit too far away now.
We're taking it easy. We're taking it slow.
Good. All right, let's stretch the arms. We're going to bring one arm across the body, drop the shoulder.
Got to take it slow.
Good. Now I want you to take this arm and bring it behind the back, okay? We're just stretching the shoulder here. So palm goes out. Maybe you take this arm and you reach for opposite elbows.
Excuse me while I light my splay.
Opening up those shoulders. Everybody knows we're on the computer a lot, we're driving a lot, we're hunched forward a lot. We need to work to open up those shoulders and open up that chest, okay? This is what that is helping you to do. Release. Opposite arm comes in front. Drop the shoulder from the ear. Let that visualization take you again once more. Taking it slow. All right, bring that arm out and bring it behind the back so that the back of the hand is resting against your lower back. Now reach and grab the elbow. Good. Opening up the shoulders. You might feel that one side's a little bit more tense than the other. Nobody is always completely balanced. Totally normal. Good. Now let's bring the arms forward. We're going to clasp the fingers, push the knuckles away, and round the upper spine. Inhale, release. Bring the fingers together behind the back. Press the knuckles away. Good job. Everybody, one more time. Let's inhale the arms forward. And let's rise up and give ourselves a huge hug for all the energy that we created. And let it go. Nice work, team.